Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe.
Nick. Hey, why don't you do the intro?
And we're here today to settle a debate, all right? Let's just be real. This is an argument between friends. Because I got called out. Everybody got a chat group, right, with friends. And I got called out, and...
At least you were honest. I heard some quiet texters out there.
Yeah, there's some people like, I'll say it. I will always own it. And although people say Stevie Wonder's a musical genius, and Stevie Wonder, everybody knows the story because there's been movies and Eddie Murphy. You know why I know Stevie Wonder a lot? Because Eddie Murphy's impression of him on SNL, and because Eddie Murphy's jokes on his comedy special Raw, but. I could not name a Stevie Wonder song. I'm sorry. I'm a late 80s child, early 90s. I know that was more his era. But walk down the street and survey 10 people and saying, go ahead, name me one Stevie Wonder song. I'll wait. Stop, what do you think?
Stop. You better stop right now.
Okay, and in our friend chat in that group.
Here's the Nirvana thing all over again.
In our friend chat in that group, how many people said, yeah, absolutely, I know that Stevie Wonder song.
So, Stevie Wonder is older music, but so let me tell you my thing about Stevie Wonder. If my dad didn't listen to it, then I never got exposed to it until I was on my own, right? Okay. So I never got exposed to it, but I always heard his name. I knew he was a blind piano player, singer, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
It wasn't until, honestly, I started watching American Idol way back in the day, first few seasons, that whenever someone would say a Stevie Wonder song, they would always clown him and say, he's one of the best ever. You cannot do a Stevie Wonder song. And so I would keep hearing about how Wonder is the GOAT. And I'm like, please stop. And so I had that negative opinion without ever listening to his music.
Right.
And then when I started getting into listening to different stuff, this or that, I was like, every single Stevie... I've heard that song a million times. I didn't know he sang all these songs. This guy sings perfectly, for crying out loud. And not to mention, he's blind, for crying out lound. And he doesn't let anything stop him.
Eddie Murphy has always been unapologetic. And he said the one bit he stopped doing with Stevie Wonder, he has actually a bit about that, where he's like, I just stopped doing it. He said, I was in the car with Steve one day, just driving. And he's like, Steve, you know what? I'm done doing the bit. Not going to do the bit because I just get too much flack about it. I'm tired. Because everybody's like, Stevie Wonder's a musical genius. And he's like, you know how I feel about that, Steve. You know, that don't impress me. You wouldn't impress me. Take the wheel for a little while. And then he said he got flack because of that. Because people were like, oh, I suppose now Stevie Wonder crashed the car. And that's a joke. Ha ha, very funny, mother. You know what I mean? Like, people, they are very defensive. Like, Stevie Wonder's a winner.
You want to impress me? Take the wheel? Oh, no.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murphy is the king of comedy. I don't care what anybody says. Stand up, he's hilarious.
He's classic, absolutely.
But you're right. People they revere him so much. Yes. And he is considered, like, untouchable. But name me a Stevie Wonder song. Again, okay. I'll wait. Honestly, in the chat.
I know you've heard Superstition. Once you hear it, and I can't sing. You know I can't sing a lick, right?
Don't. But, Stevie Wonder would be insulted.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to react. So we're reacting to Pastime Paradise. Now, to me, I never knew this song existed until I listened to this record, the original record, Songs in the Key of Life, just last week. This song was playing, and I said to myself, this is the Coolio song. I checked the date, 1970. Coolio ripped this off. Now, I'm sure he didn't rip it off. I'm sure he got all the legal stuff, this or that. But I said, this is Gangster's Paradise. It's called Pastime Paradise. When you listen to it, you're going to be like, it's like the Vanilla Ice thing in Under Pressure.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
That's what a lot of rap artists did with their music.
I've never heard, and that's fine. And obviously it was legal, and I'm not saying that, no one ever figured this out. How come no one's ever mentioned this? People whine about all these different things. No one's ever mentioned this whatsoever. It blows my mind. So maybe you guys haven't heard it unless you're a diehard or you're a Stevie Wonder fan. Not to be a diehard one. We're going to react to it. We're going to see what it's about. But real quick, I'm going to play just 3 seconds of Superstition. We'll react to it later. I just want to settle a belt in my own mind that he's heard that song. As we get into it, if you like our video, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
So let me pull it up real quick.
And again, here's my point. Bob Marley song. Name one.
No Woman, No Cry.
Done. See what I'm saying? And how many Bob Marley albums do you hear? Exactly. But there are just like, you could name a Bob Marley song. Buffalo Soldier, No Woman, No Cry. Again, do it.
Soldier.
There's going to be, I just don't know. I don't know why.
I'm going to mute this so when I press play, it doesn't start until I can get, because I knew I was going to do that. Got to get some recording going on here. All right. Just the first few seconds, okay?
Go.
Maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I told you.
That's Stevie Wonder.
Yes. Dude, can't tell me this.
I have heard this in various movies or shows or
What's the reaction
radio.
song right now? We'll do that one too. Told you.
Let us start to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. You put things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Ooh, very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Let me go the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me addicted. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. Sad is the song. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is the way. Yeah.
What do you think makes that funky beat right sound? What is that you think? Is it just like horns or like a bass guitar maybe?
That's a bass.
That's crazy. It's just that part's iconic.
Very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby. Looking glass.
I tell you. Dare you.
Good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way.
Woo.
No.
My voice is pretty close. All right, so I know I said we listened to a few seconds, but I love that song so much. We listened to the entire thing.
What?
So you guys are getting a double reaction.
So,
What are your thoughts on this song?
first of all, I loved it.
Absolutely.
Second of all, I don't think I've ever heard the song in its entirety because I caught it at the back ends of listening to radios, or I've caught it in films before. But to my point, Stevie Wonder must have had the worst marketing team ever.
No.
Because how is it possible that, again, and I know what you're going to say. That's our small friend group. Okay, but out of our small friend group, it's not like it was 3 or 4 people on there. There's at least 10 plus people on there, and 1 out of 10 people knew a Stevie Wonder song. I challenge the audience to do the same thing and say, go to work. Go to work. Guys, go to work. Hey, water cooler talk. Hey, man, what's your favorite Stevie Wonder song? You know what they're going to do? They're going to pull out their phone because they know they should like Stevie Wonder. They know he's a musical genius. And wait, ask him face to face. No internet, no help from, what's the name? The Gemini or AI or whatever. No. What's your favorite Stevie Wonder song? They can't name one. You know why? Because nobody can. At least 1 in 10 can.
My favorite GIF of all time. Is it GIF or GIF? Of all time is that like little Muppet character giving the side eye. Because that's what I'm giving you right now.
I'm just serious.
This is another Nirvana situation. You're getting crushed.
But were you not shocked when literally none of us could?
No, I was absolutely shocked.
I mean, no, guys, he wasn't shocked. He was offended to the point where this had to become a session here. He's like, Stevie Wonder song.
To my credit, though, or to their credit, to my whatever detriment. Like I said, I didn't grow up listening to him. I heard so much about him. But for me, my curiosity, let's listen to this music. And I was 12 songs deep the first time. Like, I still have not heard a song I've not heard before. Like, he just has so many. But let's get to this other one. The whole point for this video, I want you to listen to it.
Double reaction. This is the first time we've done a double reaction.
We actually did a Beatles one. You probably don't remember.
A double Beatles reaction?
When we first
double
got into
reaction.
Beatles, yes.
I'll tell you what, by the way, that's an added. That's an added because now I feel like I am... You know what? Again, this is dinner party talk, okay? I am now it's culturally acceptable. I have that talking point where someone, greatest, yeah, Stevie Wonder. Very superstitious.
Obviously.
Because I know y'all how disgusted you were when nobody can name one or when we didn't like one. So I look at it. He's like, why do I hang with these people?
Stevie Wonder needs some love. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, dude, that song was amazing. That song was amazing.
Respect. All right, so this one's gonna blow you away, in my opinion.
Let's do it.
I couldn't believe it. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Got it on the old silent. All right, here we go. Thank you.
Jesus, Coolio.
Dude.
Been spending most of their lives living in a pastime.
Thank you. Even the lyrics?
Been spending most of their lives living in a pastime.
Told you.
Been wasting most of their time glorifying days long gone behind. Been wasting most of their days in remembrance of ignorant soul dispraise. Tell me who of them will come to be? How many?
I mean, half of the proceeds should have gone to Super High.
Are you and me? Dissipation, grace relations, consolation, segregation. Dispensation, isolation, exploitation, mutilation, mutation, miscreation, confirmation to the evils of the world, and spending most of their lives living in a future paradise, and spending most of their lives living in a future paradise. They've been looking in their minds for the day that sorrow's lost from time. They keep telling of the day when the Savior of love will come to stay. Tell me who of them will come to be? How many of them are you and me? Proclamation of grace relation.
I know you guys hate when I interrupt. I just gotta say, obviously, now Gangster's Paradise is still a fantastic song.
Oh, it's a
so many
classic,
ways.
yeah.
Absolutely. And it burst onto the scene and made Coolio a multi-time millionaire. But how have I never heard anyone say, yeah, it's based off Pastime Paradise from Stevie Wonder. It's a different mix. I get that. There's some different parts, but there's 3 very main parts that are in Gangster's
Dude, the
Paradise.
chorus is practically the same, which is wild. Because, like, one of the most infamous rappers to do that was Puff Daddy. He loved taking hits from, like, the 60s and 70s and even late 80s, and he would remake them. And he would go to them and say, hey, I want to use your song. And this was what was bad about him. If you said no, then he would go above your head, do it, and go ahead, sue me. And I would go ahead and cut you your profit any which way, because you're probably going to get more if I give it to you than if you hit me with copyright infringement, because I guess there's like loopholes that as long as you change it up as a lot or whatever, they can only like take so much of it or whatever. So it was like forcing people to let them use, you know, their creative. And some people said, no, that's my song. Other people are like, yeah. So like one of Puffy's biggest songs,
The Police.
Sting.
Yeah.
He didn't get permission to use that first. I forgot.
He pays him a lot of money.
He pays Sting a lot of money, but he didn't care. It blew him up, and that was the point. But yeah,
it definitely blew him up.
This is, I would say maybe this is almost as egregious as Sting, because even forget about the beats. He's even using the same chorus. He just had a different person sing it. That's wild to me.
I've either been living under a rock. How have I not ever heard any? And I love music and the history of music.
It goes back to what I was going to say. I don't think many people realize it was originally a Stevie Wonder song, because even though we know who Stevie Wonder is, his notoriety just wasn't up there to the point where his music was mainstream, where everyone could say, oh yeah, that's a Stevie Wonder song.
But I feel like
everybody knew.
Can he not get on Lot A?
He should be on Lot A. You know what I mean?
In Lot A.
Dude.
I mean,
it's wild.
It's crazy.
Respiration, consolation, integration, verification, revelation, acclamation, world salvation, vibration, stimulation, confirmation, to peace of the world. They've been spending most of their lives living in the pastime paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in the pastime paradise.
Literally, they changed Pastime together.
They've been spending most of their lives living in a future paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in a future paradise. We've been spending too much of our lives living in a pastime paradise. Let's start living on life, living for the future paradise. Hey, to our lives, living for the future paradise. Change to anyone's life, living pastime paradise.
You know what's crazy is in both of those songs, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but he's got the full-on music ensemble. Like, it's almost like movie, cinema quality soundtrack type stuff. This guy, and I'm not saying he wrote every single bit. Maybe he's like the John Williams of singers or whatever. But this guy has so many different musical things. Even the backup singers. Did you hear that girl belted? I mean, this guy deserves respect.
I'll say this. This is gonna make, you know, this it's got to be history for this channel, because you got to double added it, my friend. This is I'm adding both of them. I'm adding both of them. These were amazing songs. Now, to be fair, I had never heard the Gangster's Paradise. I even forgot the name of the Superstitions, so I didn't know that was his.
No, you heard Gangster's Paradise, not Pastime Paradise.
Well, okay, yeah, I heard Pastime Paradise, but I hadn't heard this version. But I had heard...
No, I mean, you said you know, it's all good.
What I'm saying is that this track that we just listened to, I'd never heard it before,
yes.
So that's why I thought Coolio's was an original, much like you, my friend.
Yes.
And here's the thing. I don't think I know anyone else who who has a more eclectic palette when it comes to music. So if you didn't know it was a remake, I would say 99% of people that listen to Pastime Paradise have no idea. That's why there's no uproar. Going back to my point that for whatever reason, Stevie Wonder, although everyone knows the name, a lot of people just don't know what music should be attributed to him. Because I listened to Very Superstition and immediately, oh yeah, I've heard this 1,000 times. They had no idea that was Stevie Wonder. But my point is this. The guy I can see why people got so upset. He's a musical genius. That's why Eddie Murphy got the flack. And again, it's a whole bit where he's like, I don't get flack for... He's like, I make fun of everybody. Everyone. And that was his thing. He attacked every group you could think of in the late 80s, early 90s, from, rappers, other artists, Mr. T. He's talking about Rocky, Sylvester. So he talks about everyone. That was his thing. No one was off limits. He was on SNL, the original SNL. Yeah. There are no limits. And he said Eddie Murphy was the only time he caught slack. His own family members were like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, are you kidding me? Like attacking him. Wonder? Like, you can't attack Stevie Wonder. But I enjoyed it. I need more. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. I need more. I just don't It goes back to there had to be something there, maybe because of the fact that there had to be other people, of course, because of his disability, helping him out or marketing him, that he didn't get the proper push. Because you're right. How is it possible that more people aren't aware?
I think nowadays we live in a very TikTok world where if the kids aren't picking up some song from some point, then it's not relevant anymore. It's a very much what have you done for me lately type world. And so I think, first of all, it's just our group of friends are just not in that for whatever reason. But as far as I know, because I kept hearing about Stevie Wonder, this guy is madly respected in the entire musical world. And every time I see him on an interview, TV, he comes off as a super nice guy, genuine guy who cares about people. And then when you listen to his music, like that one too, he's also saying stuff. He's talking about political stuff. He's talking about important stuff. He's talking about race. I mean, you saw it on the cover of that album, that record right there. He's wearing the traditional African garb, right? Or garb might be the right word, but I mean, this guy is just beloved by. I mean, he's not Jesus Christ. I'm sure he has some enemies, but this guy's beloved by everyone.
I'm telling you, it is shocking. But to me, most people, and it was funny because after you did that, I had a conversation with my own friend group outside of there. Now, one person can name a Stevie Wonder song. And that was wild. And the wife could not name a Stevie Wonder song, even though we all know he's super. Now, say Michael Jackson. Everybody can name you 10 Michael Jackson songs. I'm a huge fan of his music. And not this, but Stevie Wonder at one point should have been considered. Didn't they do songs together? Yeah, they did that whole, was it the AIDS thing or something that they did or whatever? So like, we are the world.
Yes.
And I didn't even know that because somebody was like, oh yeah, Stevie Wonder was on that. Oh,
dude, there's a great documentary about that. You got to watch it.
Which was shocking to me.
Your boy Prince.
Oh, the best ever.
And his drama.
Hey,
Prince, do you want to come record with us? Can I have a solo? No one's getting a solo. No call back.
It's Prince, okay?
But I want a solo.
It's Prince, all right? Guys, he's a Prince hater.
Michael Jackson showed up.
Greatest artist of all time. Greatest performer of all time.
Michael Jackson showed up in the heyday of Thriller. Can I get a solo?
That was Prince.
To the point where they enlisted Sheila E. hoping that he would come.
Oh my gosh.
And he didn't even come for her.
I showed Nick this video on YouTube of Prince just to show him how good of a artist he was, a guitarist, and he's doing like a tribute to the Beatles with like all these other legends on there that are on guitar. I can't remember
George Harrison kind of stuff.
And I'm sure they told him the same thing. No solos. You guys think Prince listened to him? He took like a 3-minute
6 minutes later.
He did not
and
care.
They're all just like going along like.
And they're just like, is he? They getting the wrap it up button. It didn't matter. It's Prince, bro. He is you know what he reminds me of? Shawn Michaels. You got the HBK Heartbreak Kid. That is, I am the icon. I am the showstopper. You are all here for me. That's who Prince is.
That's what you think about our reactions to this. Double reaction. Hope you enjoyed. If you want more Stevie Wonder, let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.